Hello, my name is Michelle Potts, and together with my husband Owen Potts, we make up Potts Partnership. My husband Owen has been working in the specialty industry for over a decade now, developing recipes for many fine food companies, developing their products and their ranges and coming up with brand new ideas. A couple of years ago, we decided we'd quite like to have our name on some of the brands out there. So we came up with our own brand, Potts Partnership, and we had a little think about what we wanted to produce, what we felt was needed and missing. And thought the best place to start would be what I needed, what I felt was missing. And that was quick, convenient dinners that could be made in minutes but didn't compromise on flavour or quality, that I could feed to the children or my grandparents. They didn't have to go with pasta, they could go with potatoes or rice, it's just a range of things. Being the genius he is, he came up with our range of cooking sauces, gravies and some dessert sauces. The ones that we use an awful lot are the stroganoff and the bolognese cooking sauce. The stroganoff is just a lovely creamy sauce with that little lemony tang, and it goes well with the traditional partner of fillet steak. But I've also used it with chicken, and I've used it with pork. Often with the pork I add a bit of mustard in there as well, sometimes a grey mustard and a little bit of English mustard, and that just makes it a little bit more fiery. We've also used it just with field mushrooms, a range of field mushrooms, chop those up and serve that as a vegetarian option. And when we've had those desperate nights, I have just poured it over pasta and it's been absolutely fabulous that way too. Bolognese is, I think most families would say that they have bolognese at least once a month, probably once a week. This bolognese sauce we came up with because it's like Daddy makes. Well, it is what Daddy makes. And it doesn't have that over-sweetened flavour that you get an awful lot of pre-made bolognese sauces. It's got that lovely tangy, sharp flavour that a good bolognese has. And this we obviously use as a bolognese sauce. I've also poured it straight over pasta and used it as a vegetarian sauce. Lots of cheese there is great that way. We also use it over meatballs, we use it in lasagnas, and I have added extra tomatoes, tin tomatoes, and used it as a basis for minestrone soup, which is very delicious too. My family also loves good gravies, so we have a range of gravies, and at the moment the caramelised onion and ale is getting a lot of airtime in our house. It's just the perfect finish to sausage and mash, and for some reason the frying of the onions at the end of cooking all the sausages and mashing potatoes is just a step too far for me. So now I've got my caramelised onion gravy, which I can just use straight from the cupboard, and it's just the perfect finish. Being containing no meat is also perfect with vegetarian sausages. The chicken on white wine is served in many guises. Obviously, it's served over a chicken roast on a Sunday. We sometimes have what we call cheats roasts during the week, where I just grill chicken breasts or do a chicken drumstick and then just pour the gravy over the top and have mashed potatoes or new potatoes and some vegetables. But no meal is complete without puddings, and it was unanimous that these are the two of the best dessert sauces that Daddy makes, so we decided the rest of the world should enjoy them too. We've got the classic chocolate sauce and a butterscotch and mascarpone, which is to die for. Both of these we use over ice creams, we just pour over fruit. On decadent Sunday mornings, we have them over pancakes. The chocolate, the girls love to have it over fruit kebabs, and we use it also to dip strawberries in. I make a little dessert where I just get a meringue nest, pile loads of raspberries, I find works particularly well, and sometimes I add nuts. Hazelnuts or almonds are pretty good, and then you just pour the chocolate sauce over, and that is just delightful. The butterscotch and mascarpone, there are 3 family favourites on serving this one. One, we either poach a pear in apple juice and then pour this over, and that's delicious. The second one is, of course, the ultimate banana splits. Lots of ice cream, lots of nuts, and hundreds and thousands are used quite heavily by various members of our family. And of course, lots and lots of butterscotch and mascarpone and some whipped cream, that's fantastic. And the last one is a version of a banoffee pie. This one I get the small child bashing some digestive biscuits to make the base, and then you just heat some butter and add your biscuit crumbs, make your base. And then the topping is just butterscotch mascarpone sauce, some extra tub of mascarpone, and then I puree a banana and mix that all in. You put that back onto your cheesecake base, stick that in the fridge. It's done in 10 minutes and it's just delicious. All of these, as I said, can be kept in the cupboard, so they're nice and convenient and you can just grab them when you want them. They're great as a backup for hectic days. You don't have to compromise for flavour or quality, and there's no additives, so you get a really good home-cooked meal without all the fat. We find them incredibly useful and I hope that you will too. So please enjoy. Thank you.